He is taking these tragic deaths and missing person cases
and using them to plug his app. The man in question is this guy named Ken, who I'll tag in the description, and the app is Foresyte. And the technique in question is that the theory that a lot of creators like this lady I'm stitching here are saying is that he may be using the idea that he's come up with solving a crime, which is all of these murderers in Chicago of people showing up as drowning victims, that they might be connected, and that there actually might be this larger network throughout the nation now that he's starting to talk about, and connecting it to this idea of a smiley face gang that's been a theory for decades now. And that he has solved it, and he is going to get to the bottom of it, and these creators are saying he's full of it. Now, there's another creator on TikTok. I'm trying to remember his name. He's a former investigator who talks about the reality of particular murder cases and talks about murder investigations from his perspective of having investigated a lot of some of the biggest murder cases in the nation. And he even talks about the smiley face gang and how these networks of serial murders don't happen, that they don't operate as networks. So the chances of what he's saying actually being true are actually pretty slim to none. So I tend to believe that he's using this story that he's solved these cases as a means to promote and plug his app. Now, I'm a growth hacker, growth marketer for a living. I've had many different titles over the years, but it's the easiest way to summarize my career. We come up with creative solutions and creative ways to promote and build growth with an app. This type of approach, which not exactly the way he's doing it, but this type of coming up with kind of side stories and side things to be able to build growth and drive awareness and hype around an app is typical growth marketing, growth hacking. I think that's probably what he thinks he's doing here. But what he's doing is unethical and arguably possibly illegal, and he and the CEO could get arrested for doing it. It's crossing a line in our world. So Ken, from one growth hacker to another, you've crossed the line here if this is true, and it's time to come clean, fix it, and hopefully no one sues you over it or there aren't any legal repercussions out of this. But I get out of this as quick as you can because this is wrong.